Hey guys, the following podcast is a Lady Gang Network and Podcast One production, which means it's going to be awesome.
Do amazing with Total Wireless. Get an unlimited talk, text, and data plan for $25 per month. 1 gig at high speed, then 2G. Total Wireless, do amazing. A month equals 30 days. Terms and conditions at totalwireless.com.
Thanks for listening and being a part of Mama Said. And thanks in advance for supporting these sponsors in this episode. They help us have this much fun with you every week for free. So enjoy the show.
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
No one said being a parent would be easy, but now you don't have to go through it alone. Actress and mother of two Jamie Lynn Sigler has teamed up with musician and stay-at-home mother of two Jenna Paris to create a safe place where you can confess your worst mommy sins and still feel like you're killing the mommy game. This is Mama Said with Jamie and Jenna.
Welcome to another episode of Mama Said. It's hot AF.
It's hot.
Summer. I live in the Valley. For those of you who don't understand, in California, there's an area of Los Angeles called the Valley.
Dun, dun, dun.
And people don't like to live there just because for the 2-3 months of summer, it's literally 120
More
degrees.
like 5-6 months of summer
Holy
in LA.
shitballs, it's hot.
Yeah.
And I don't do well with heat. For those that have MS, you know, that like shuts us down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very, if I'm out in the heat, not in a pool or in the shade for more than 5 minutes, my legs feel like they weigh a ton
Well,
each.
and also, that sucks. And also with heat comes bugs. And Jamie, you guys is bit
I will
up.
It is I'm running to the dermatologist.
I almost want to take a picture of that V1 and like post it on Facebook.
I mean, just don't tag me. But I'm covered in bug bites. That too. Apparently, if you have O positive blood type, you're more susceptible, which is what I have, to bug bites.
Oh, okay. Well,
so lucky me.
Lucky you.
But enough about that. Let's get into our win fails of the week.
Mommy win! Mommy fail.
Fail today. You know when things are not going your way? Like first of all, I think, you know when that happens, like really rare. It's really rare. I thought it was a full moon because I was like, this morning and like afternoon situation is f***ing me up. So it escalated. It went from 0 to 100 with like craziness in like 2 seconds. Do you know what that happens? Like you're like, you look and you're like, what just happened? Like all of a sudden everyone's crying, everything's happening, like food's on the floor, everyone's like shitting in their diapers, like blah blah, like including me. No, I'm just kidding. But that just happened. It started off as a wonderful morning. I took Milo to the Peterson Auto Museum. It was amazing. I really want to take the kids there. It was cute. And
Would Jack like it?
No. Probably not.
Oh, because, he just likes to look at cars.
I mean, I don't know. Daisy was like, whatever. Yeah, but Bo, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, Milo's been begging me to go. I pay like, whatever it is, like $20 a ticket or 10, whatever it is. Milo like wants to leave because he gets in his head that he wants ice cream like 4 seconds into it. So he's like, I want to leave and get ice cream. I'm like, you can't get ice cream until you eat. So that was on his mind. He eats shit at the museum. He scrapes his chin.
Oh, so literally, I thought you meant he ate like crappy food.
No, he like literally fell. He skinned his chin. It was so weird on a table that a piece of his skin was left on the table. It was very weird, and it was not a lot of blood, but like you saw like the thin layer of skin. It was really bizarre.
That's disgusting.
Okay. And that's not even whatever. So that just started off like with like the shittiness of the day, and then it escalated, and I shouldn't have taken them to lunch, but I did, and I'm stupid, and it was just a shit show, and he was crying the entire time because he wanted ice cream, and I was like, there's no way. And I stood my ground, and I was like, there's no way you're eating ice cream before. It was just shitty moment after shitty moment after shitty moment. I was trying not to lose my cool. I saw 4 people I knew there, which helped me because I was like, trying to zen out, ignoring everything. Finally, I'm like, this is over. Like, we're in the fucking car. So we get in the car, racing home to go meet a babysitter to come here to do our podcast. 2 minutes away from my home. And I go, cool. I left the fucking stroller on Larchmont in front of my car.
Oh my God. So what did you do?
So I went back, got the stroller. I don't know why I'm like got the fucking stroller. Sorry, Travis keeps going beep, beep, beep. Put it in my car, left the kids in the middle of like, it was on Larchmont. There's a middle thing, and I shouldn't have done that, but like there was no parking spot and my stroller was like rolling away, whatever. It was a very, that's just, it was a shitty morning, shitty mommy moment.
Is it a win? Or was it all bad? Because mine is going to be all bad today.
Yeah, my win, I mean, I don't know. I think
it's okay to not have a win.
Yeah.
I think that could be the lesson of today.
I think my wins are that I've watched a lot of good TV lately.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I've watched nothing. Great.
I finished Fleabag. No. Fleabag? Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, finished it. It was good. That's all. Carry on.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take my win-fail time to just have more of an observation because I have been burning the candle at both ends because I'm trying to be everything for every role in my life, if I should say, meaning friend, actress, mom, most important. And I just feel like I've been like, I have the help and the care at home, yet I still race home for an hour to be with my kids because I feel bad that what would I do with that free time? Go to lunch or go shopping?
God forbid.
No, I'm going to go be with them because then I can put them one down for the nap and this and that. And like, you guys know I'm a crazy person. Like if there's too many days with the nanny's with the baby, I start worrying if he wants her more than me. Yeah. I'm a psycho. I know.
No, it's so natural. So many people think that way.
But I've really bit the bullet with this and paying for it. And I feel like I'm like not happy.
Yeah.
I'm just not happy this week.
Do you go into like some like depressed?
Yes. I'm 1000% depressed this week. I just feel really low energy. It's everything you're not supposed to do, but like I'm having a very hard time. I'm in a funk and I'm having a very hard time coming out of it.
For me, looking at you, I'm like, God, she's like going on all these auditions.
Yeah.
Like, things are happening, career wise, like you're starting to like make moves and like doing things for yourself. And like, this is, what you've wanted, what you've talked about. And we have the podcast and you're also a really hands-on mom and like, you're an amazing wife. Like sometimes as wonderful as that is, sometimes when things go really amazing for me, or not because who knows what's going to happen, but when I'm like working hard on things and things are happening, I start to shut down. And I don't know if that happens to you, but like I get really freaked out because I'm anxious because I'm doing so many things at once that I'm like,
I think mine is more, I'm doing so many things, but I'm not reaping the reward quite yet.
Well, yeah, neither do
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's a little bit of it because sometimes it's like things are going good. And then if there's like no actual result, like no part that I got or no real rest that I got.
You can't check it off.
Yes. Yeah. Then I'm like, what is this for? Especially when you're a mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this leads me to this frustrating observation that I have.
Okay.
I marvel at how men can put themselves first so easily.
Why?
But as a woman, we have zero problem with not eating or doing anything for ourselves until everyone is taken care of.
Right.
Like Cutter can walk in and I'll be like, oh, they want to play with you. He's like, it's okay. I need to go to the bathroom and I want to take a shower and then I'll hang with them. And I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. How are those things like, and I'm not saying that they're more important, but he's like, no, I need to do this for me. Well, the nanny's here, relax, and I'll come out when I'm done. And we're very different people. It's not one is right or wrong. I'm envious almost, but I cannot do that.
Yeah, I get real pissed when Neil walks in the door and he's like, hi, you guys, I'm going to go brush my teeth, wash my face, wash my hands, go to the bathroom and do a work call. I'm like, don't come home.
Stay in the car then.
Yeah.
Go to a public
Go wash your hands somewhere else. Like, no, you're on. Like, the kids want to see you.
I know. And even in like the morning, like he checks his emails and he plays, but he's just hanging at the table and I'm on the floor doing everything. And I literally looked at him the other day, I'm like, I have a shit ton of emails to check. I can't check them until he goes to sleep because I feel bad bringing out my phone, and then when he sees it, he either grabs it because he wants to FaceTime, or he knocks it out of my hand as he should because I'm the one there with him.
It almost makes it feel like his job is more important than yours, and you have like 14 jobs right now.
Yeah, but anyway, I just needed that vent session.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really low. I hope I come back next week feeling really
you will
good.
Ebbs and flows always.
But you know who we have coming up on the show is the brilliant and hilarious and incredibly talented Eugenio Derbez.
Oh, that's so sexy how you say it.
Thank you. Sometimes I can bring my Cuban side out.
Yes.
We're going to talk all about his new film, Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and about parenting over 40, which we're not quite there yet, but maybe he can prep us for.
Yeah.
And also, too, I think people wait a lot later to have kids, and we're going to kind of understand why and the benefits to that.
Yeah, and there are benefits.
Yes. So sorry to bum you out. He's going to come and lift all our spirits, and we'll be right back.
Do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. And I bet it can be hard work. You know what's easy? Bundling policies with Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle your homeowners or renters insurance along with your auto policy. It's a good thing, too, because you already have so much to do around your home. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you could save. It's Geico easy. Visit geico.com today. That's geico.com.
Do amazing with Total Wireless, because when you move to Total Wireless, you can get an unlimited plan with incredible devices. Now with nationwide 5G available in 2,700 plus cities, capable device and SIM required. Get their best deal ever with an unlimited talk, text, and data plan for $25 per month per line for 4 lines, with 100 gigs of shared high-speed data, then 2G. Which can save you up to $1,200 when compared to comparable 4-line postpaid plans from the leading carriers. All of this on America's largest and most dependable network. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. Plus, when you move to Total Wireless, you can get great deals on the latest phones and other devices, including hotspots, to keep you connected to what matters the most, all with no contract. Discover them at TotalWireless.com today. Total Wireless, do amazing. A month equals 30 days. The 30-day cycle for shared data family plans begins on the day the first line or device is activated. Any lines or devices activated later in the first 30-day cycle will receive only the number of days remaining in that cycle. Savings claim excludes taxes, fees, auto-pay discounts, and limited time pricing. Source competitor website 10/2020.
You're listening to Mama Said with Jamie and Jenna.
We are back, and we are so excited to be welcoming Eugenio Derbez. Yeah. He is an actor, writer, director, producer, and is one of the most influential creative forces in Latin America. I can tell you that my Cuban mama and Grandma Mima are super excited that I have him here with me right now, as are we.
Yes, we are.
He will next be seen in Dora and the Lost City of Gold, which everyone in my house is very excited about.
Same.
You've seen him in the most recent remake of Overboard with Anna Faris, which was hilarious, How to Be a Latin Lover, among so many more things. And he is a husband and father of 4. Please, welcome to the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. Thank you very much.
So happy to have you here. So can we first talk about the film? Because
yes.
I know a lot of mamas, I mean, my Dora and Diego are huge in my house and have been for a long time. And I think we're all really excited to see this live action film.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm excited too. When I heard about the project, I was thrilled because I'm dad of a 4-year-old little girl. So
what's her name?
Aitana.
Aitana, that's so beautiful.
It's from Spain. I mean, the name is from Spain.
Wow.
Aitana, and so I heard always about Dora. But I never saw an episode until I became a dad again. And she said, I mean, when I told her, I'm doing a movie with Dora. And this is really funny. Let me tell you.
Okay.
When we're shooting, I told her, do you want to meet Dora? And she was like, yes, I want to meet Dora, Daddy. Take me to I want to meet Dora. I want to meet Dora. So finally I took her to set. And when I introduced her, Isabella Mooner, who's playing Dora, my little girl was so disappointed because she was expecting a cartoon.
Oh, my. I just had to explain that to my son. I mean, like, sometimes he understands that cartoons are not real, but sometimes he doesn't. So,
it's true. It's a trippy thing. She was probably trying to figure out in her head how this was going to be possible on the way there, I bet.
I never explained it to her, so when she saw her, I could tell that she was like disappointed, and I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
And later she said, but where's the little girl in the cartoon?
Oh my
Well, like,
goodness.
I get it. It's not not a cartoon. You know, this is live action. Is different. It's real people.
Yeah.
But it was.
You gave her a hard lesson.
So
it's okay.
funny.
It's a good life lesson,
Exactly.
right? Just maybe a little early, but that's okay.
But this is a different Dora. I mean, it probably it's better for everyone because it's not so kiddish. The movie's for the entire family.
I watched the trailer and it is awesome.
It's awesome.
I'm going. I need to see it. It's hilarious. It looks funny. I mean,
it has everything. Honestly, it has everything. You can take your teenagers, you can take your toddlers, you can take your
Cuban grandmother.
Your
Obviously.
Cuban of course, your
Emilia
Cuban
Lopez will be getting the ticket opening night.
It's for the entire family, honestly.
It's wonderful.
It's really funny. The director is James Bobbin. He directed The Flight of the Conchords. I don't know if you saw that series.
Yes.
It's very funny.
Very funny.
He has a very unique sense
How
of humor.
interesting. I love that. That's where he comes from, and then he's filming and
Yeah,
directing
you would not
this film.
expect that.
Yeah, so I bet he brought a wonderful flair.
A lot of comedy into the movie.
Yeah.
It's really touching. It has a lot of adventure. It's kind of like a Jumanji for young people,
Yeah.
for
Amazing.
kids. It's amazing. It's really, it's a great film for the entire family.
Where did you guys film?
Australia.
Oh, that's too bad.
I bet that was
What a
hard.
bummer. Yeah.
But no, wait.
We need to get out, obviously.
But we were not in Sydney. We were in the middle of the jungle. Of the Australian jungle for almost 5 months.
Oh my gosh, that was going to be my next question. How long were you shooting? Wow.
4.5, almost 5 months.
Oh my God.
In the middle of nowhere.
So where did you... I have one question. Spider situation there?
Oh my God. Let me tell you.
I need to know.
I feel like they have insects we've never even seen
Exactly.
before there.
The deadliest animals in the world are in Australia.
Cool.
Oh.
Oy vey.
Every animal in Australia wants to kill you.
Great.
And they got it.
And you're
We are
living
all
in the
enemy.
jungle with all of them.
They want to kill you. They really want to kill you. And there's also books that said something about you surviving Australia.
Oh, God.
8 of the most deadly spiders are in Australia.
Oh gosh.
And 9 of the most deadly snakes are in Australia, too.
Okay, great.
So-
well, I'm glad that they're very far away.
And I'm glad that you're alive in here.
Yes, and good to hear that you made it through.
I was
Were there any scary moments?
Yeah, one day I was changing in the middle of the jungle in a tent. It was a small tent, and all of a sudden I was getting rid of my sweater, whatever, and I saw a spider walking on the chest of the wardrobe lady.
No.
And I said, like, wait, and I just have time to get it off her, and then she saw the spider and she said, "Oh my God, you saved my life." That was a white-tailed spider.
Oh, I have chills covering
too.
my entire body.
And she said that's I mean, a little bit more and I would be dead by now. Literally 2 minutes and then that's it.
So you're an actor, writer, producer, director, lifesaver.
Exactly.
Right. There you go. You're also that.
We were always constantly looking at the floor. We were like rehearsing like that, like yes, but because we have to watch out of snakes, spiders,
yes,
everything, crocodiles.
Wow.
Everything.
So not only is this film amazing, but it's authentic. You were really roughing it in the jungle. You sacrificed a lot to make this movie for all of us to enjoy.
Absolutely. It was very demanding. There are some underwater scenes. They trained us to hold our breath because I could hold my breath for 40 seconds, 45 seconds.
Wow.
And they said...
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Well, not that much. They said we need 2 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Is that
Did you do it?
possible?
And they trained us to hold our breath for 2 minutes. And I did 2:05.
Whoa. Wow. That's like when you're a diver.
You need like a Boy Scout badge from this film as
absolutely.
well, like a couple of them.
It was very, very interesting. I said, I'm not gonna be able. I gotta be honest, and I can't do this. I've been trying to do this since I was a kid. And they said, don't worry, we're taking you with a professional. So we were there for a week training in a pool with a professional. And it's very interesting because most of the training is a mental thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So they tell you how your brain works and how your body works. And when you feel you're dying, you need to understand what's going on. What's the process in your brain?
I feel myself like having a panic attack right now.
Yeah, and they just ask you.
This is not for Jenna's heart.
Don't panic and trust your body. there's a mechanism that your brain is used to.
Like fight or flight?
Exactly.
Kind of?
They start fighting against because they don't want to get you,
Panic,
with oxygen. So you have to control that mentally. And once you go after that point, you feel like a very peaceful state of mind, and it's very tricky.
It's almost like you're meditating.
Yeah, I was just about to say. It's like transcendental meditation.
Yeah.
And then they said, you're going to start feeling like something like your body wants to cough. Don't pay attention to it. Just continue like that, in calm, stay calm. It was very impressive. And
I'm fascinated.
It's fascinating.
Okay.
And I did that 2 minutes. But, of course, when we were shooting and you're not that concentrated and we were wearing clothes and shoes and everything, it was harder.
I bet.
It was very hard to... I did like 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But it was enough for the scene.
Unreal.
Yes. Okay.
We have to talk about that later.
Mama's August 9th.
August 9th.
August 9th, this film's come out. For not even just so that you finally get to see Dora live action, but for the sake that these actors went through like serious training and like hardships to put this film out there for you. My God.
For God's sakes, go support them.
Yes.
Yes,
so
please.
many reasons.
August 9th, Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
Well, congratulations on surviving that shoot. Because we imagine that was very difficult.
Very. And it has also Eva Longoria, Michael Pena. He's fantastic. And Isabella Moner. She's a great singer and dancer, actress. Jeffrey Wahlberg.
Yes.
And a lot of people.
What a wonderful cast. And you.
And me.
And you.
All this month on Pluto TV, women take the lead in celebration of Women's History Month. Drop in for the best of female talent in film, TV, documentaries, comedy, and more, with big movies like Charlie's Angels, Last Holiday, and Pretty in Pink. Plus, shows like Inside Amy Schumer, Moesha, and Sister Sister. There's something for everyone.
This is Mama Said with Jamie and Jenna.
Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing all of those great stories.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Okay, so in the world of Mama Said, we are a place to have the honest conversation of parenting. We like to coin it the pretty and the shitty. And so with you, we would love to talk about parenting over 40 because you have 4 children, right?
Yes.
3 of them you say are grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
And 1 4, Ayatana.
Yes.
So you have a real perspective of how old were you when you had your older 3?
I became a dad when I was 23.
Okay.
So I was kind of young.
Yeah, my
Pretty
husband
young.
too was 23.
So that was my first time being a parent. So it was so hard to understand everything. I was lost, completely lost, because nobody teaches you how to be a dad.
No.
And there should be something like a class or something, because it's so important.
Yeah.
And we don't know how to be parents. Nobody teaches us. So teach us how to do that. So, I was a very interesting parent because
as are we.
Yes.
I got my 3 kids, but they didn't live with me because they were living with their mom. Mm-hmm. So it was really I was always like trying to compete. So I was a weekend dad. Mm-hmm. I was contacting them just during the weekends. So it was really hard for me to be a dad and a friend and everything.
Mm-hmm,
and my only goal was I have to be fun and entertaining. I want them to love me. So I was always thinking about adventure, risk, fun.
That's awesome.
And I wanted to be the coolest dad.
Of course.
That's only.
Did you succeed? I think so.
I succeed, but I was always risking their lives constantly. I was so irresponsible.
They're like bungee jumping at age 4.
Anything. I would do anything. So one day, let me tell you a story really quick.
Yes.
One day I took them we went skiing and there's snow.
Yeah.
So I took a flight from Mexico. It was 4 days. So when we arrived there, I was like, it's just going to be fun. Let's ski, whatever. And they were like, but we don't know how to ski. Okay, don't worry. I'll teach you. So we went to the ski school.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you need to be here at least 4 days. And I was like, no, there's no way. I mean, I want to be with them.
Yeah.
I don't want to drop them off and
not see them.
Yeah. I want to enjoy this with them. So I put them in ski school for one day, and next day I was like, okay, guys, now you have to know how to stop. You know the pizza, French fries. You know, stop and go.
Of course,
that's enough. So let's go to the mountain.
Oh my God!
This is a.
You're also now,
and you have all three.
This is my shitty.
This is your shitty daddy.
My shitty daddy moment. Shitty daddy. Let me tell you why.
Perfect.
Let me tell you why. I went to the mountain. And we were up there, and of course they didn't know how to ski. So one of them, he went downhill and he couldn't stop at all. So he went like a flecha arrow, like an arrow.
Yeah, like a straight shoot.
Straight shoot. He went all down the hill, and we're like, oh my God. I was so worried that he would look, and you know this signs in the bottom that says slow
and danger,
slow. Yeah. He hit one of them.
No,
he got wrapped into. He crashed into this sign. It was terrible.
How old was he?
He was like probably 6.
Oh okay.
Can you imagine just sending Bo down?
No big.
So I went down as soon as I could.
Of course.
And when I was there...
They're so little, they probably go down so fast because they're so light.
Too fast.
Yes.
So I got there like probably 5 minutes later.
Oh my God.
And when I got there, there was a lot of people around gathered, and they were all asking, but where's the family? Where's the mom? Where's the dad? They were kind of angry.
Sure.
You know, what's happening? Where's the dad? Where's the mom? And I was like, I couldn't say, it's me. I couldn't.
No.
So I was just like, you know, with everyone like looking for the mom and the dad, like, I don't know.
What was he saying?
I was like just there looking at my kid, and I was like, I just approached to him, and I was like, don't tell them I'm your dad. Okay?
Oh my!
This might be the best shitty parent moment we've ever had.
This is a good scene in a movie.
Yes.
I said, you know, don't tell them you're dad because they're really angry. You know, we can lose our lift tickets. So don't say anything. How do you feel? And he was like, I don't know. It hurts a little bit. And I was like, wait. Don't exaggerate. I mean, don't be a drama queen. If it hurts, if it really hurts, okay. But if not, just stand up and let's go.
Right.
Because the paramedics are coming.
Yes.
And it's also too expensive. And I didn't have money by then. So I was like so worried about everything. So my son was like, okay, Dad, let me try. And finally he stood up and we walked away.
Oh my God.
And I never said I was the dad. Never.
You were just a good Samaritan.
Yes.
That was helping this poor little orphaned boy.
That is so funny.
You should. You know what? I feel like that was just one story you've shared with us. Well, actually two, because of the door thing. But you could write a movie about your adventures in fatherhood.
Yeah. I can.
And you're an amazing storyteller too.
Yes.
It's just that I became a dad when I was really young. I was very irresponsible. I just wanted to be a cool dad.
Well, of course too. I mean, if you have your kids at a limited time as well, I'm sure it's like that's hard.
Yeah.
You want to have those small moments have chock full of as much love and experience and fun as possible. I think anyone would be that way.
I went to my dad's house on the weekends too. And we always did like really fun, super fun stuff. Like he would be like, let's go to Disneyland today. Let's go to this place today. He was always trying to, just do anything fun. So I get it. Like you just want to have those 2 days or 3 days of like the best time ever.
Yeah, you want to fill them up.
Go back to their mom and say, we had the best time.
Exactly. That was my goal always. I was like competing, like,
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably only natural. I can only imagine. Mm-hmm. But it sounds like you're, despite not admitting you're the father, you're a wonderful dad.
Hey mamas, it's Jenna here, and I am here to tell you about Total Wireless. We all know that phones are so important to us and being connected and the best devices. So let me tell you about Total Wireless. We all know that doing good is good, but doing amazing, well, that is next level, you guys. Total Wireless helps you stay connected and turn your experiences from good to amazing with the connectivity Total Wireless offers through incredible devices and services, amazing network strength and speed and savings. And we all know all of that is so important, especially when you're a mommy and you need to get in touch with people fast. So do amazing with Total Wireless, because when you move to Total Wireless like I did, you can get an unlimited plan with incredible devices. Now with nationwide 5G available in 2,700 plus cities. Yep, you heard that right. 2,700 plus cities. Capable device and SIM required. So get their best deal ever with an unlimited talk, which is the most important to me. So with an unlimited talk, text, and data plan for just $25 per month per line for 4 lines. That is just $25 per month, mamas, per line for 4 lines. With 100 gigs of shared high-speed data, then 2G. With no contract. Yep, you heard that right. 0 contract. So that can save you up to $1,200 when compared to comparable 4-line post-paid plans from the leading carriers. All of this on America's largest and most dependable network. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. So visit totalwireless.com/coverage/check for more detailed coverage info. And plus, when you move to Total Wireless, you can get great, amazing deals on the latest phones and other devices, including hotspots, which is so important to keep you connected to what matters the most, especially if you're working on the go and you're not in your office. So discover totalwireless.com today. Total Wireless, do amazing. A month equals 30 days. The 30-day cycle for shared data family plans begins on the day the first line or device is activated. Any lines or devices activated later in the first 30-day cycle will receive only the number of days remaining in that cycle. Savings claim excludes taxes, fees, auto-pay discounts, and limited time pricing. Source competitor website 10/2020.
And now back to Mama Said with Jamie and Jenna.
Okay, so then let's talk. So you have 3 grown-up kids, and now you're going through it all again.
Yes.
With Ayatana. So when I looked up parenting over 40, it actually all was saying how it's so much better to be a parent over 40. And if I may, I'm going to list the reasons why, and then maybe we can talk about them. Okay, so it said, you can handle the intense array of emotions like joy, pain, frustration, pride, stress, patience a whole lot better, which I can. I mean, I'm 38, I'm almost there, but I feel like as years and time goes by, you just develop better coping skills with things, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It says kids born to older men are more likely to have a higher IQ.
Interesting.
Well, let me tell you, when I was young, my head was somewhere else. I was not that interested. I was more interested in being successful and building a career.
Of course.
And trying to pay the bills. You're trying to give your kids the better you can. And I didn't have a car by then at the beginning. Then I was trying to get a car. Then I was trying to buy an apartment. So I was struggling with that. My head was somewhere else.
Right.
You were building your life and
Exactly.
taking care of kids. That's a lot.
But I never understood how important it was to give them time. And now I regret it a lot because every time I talk to my kids, even though they had an amazing childhood, they are always like, we would have loved to have you on my birthday or on my graduation or in such an important moments that I wasn't there because I was traveling or working or whatever, and I don't even remember why I was not there.
Yeah,
but
sure.
They remember that moment, and I am aware that it was much better to give them time to be there than to buy a car or an apartment. I honestly believe that.
Such
That's
an
beautiful
amazing,
advice.
beautiful tip.
And
Yeah.
right now that I became a dad again, first of all, let me tell you that I was like, I'm not going to do this again. I'm done. It's over, and it was a big issue with my wife. We were
Right.
struggling. I mean, this is a new relationship, so I was like, I'm not having kids anymore. I'm done with it. I'm not going back to this.
Yeah.
But
But
finally,
you
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
And And I'm loving it, as you can imagine.
Yes.
Way, way more than when I was young.
Yeah.
Because right now I understand everything, and I want to change diapers. I really want to do it. They're like, no, I'll do it.
Sure.
I want to take her to school. I really enjoy every moment with her, and it's different. Now, I don't care that my dream has been always Hollywood. But even though I'm right now achieving my dream, all I want every day is to go back home and play with her. So I'm my priorities have changed.
It flipped.
It flipped.
Yeah.
Right now, the most important thing in life for me is her. And she has all my attention, and my kids are like they love that I'm a different kind of dad for her.
Yeah.
So
do your older kids have kids?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. I just became a grandpa
my
a few months ago.
Okay, I thought I read that, but I wasn't sure. Okay,
Yes.
congrats.
Yes,
That's
thank you.
huge.
And it's funny because they're almost the same age.
Right.
So it's a little bit
I love
weird.
it. I love a modern family.
Yeah, but yeah, you of course I'm a better dad. I know that it's more important my baby girl than anything else in life.
Yeah.
And that's a great lesson that life taught me. Nothing is more valuable for your kids than your time and your presence.
Amen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, another thing that it said was it makes you feel young again.
Absolutely. I'm always like crawling every single day. I'm playing with her. She thinks I'm her age.
Right.
She doesn't
Isn't
care.
that the best?
I go to the park and she's like, "Oh, come down the slide. Get here. Get into the car." And I don't fit. No, don't. Just get in the car. Get in the bicycle. Get in here. Get in there. Jump. Whatever. She thinks you. So you became a kid again.
It keeps you young. I mean, I remember always looking. Some of my friends growing up had parents that were older, much older than my parents, and I would think like, gosh, like my parents like don't even do half the things that these parents are doing. I mean, they're 15 years older than my parents, and they're running and doing all this incredible exercise and hiking with their kids, and my parents don't even do that. I do feel like when you are
My
older,
dad is 70 years old and literally is with his grandkids.
But that's what I mean.
Every day, taking them to all their sports. I mean, it's literally like this is like the sunset of his life is literally the happiest time of his life right now doing that.
And
also, too, I think that's such a beautiful time. Like 4 years old, 5 years old. My son is 5. They don't have a perception of age, and he asks me a lot. But so my husband's 8 years younger than me, and he always says like, "Daddy's an old man," and are you a kid, Mommy? Because I think it's like I get on his level and play with him like that, and it is so fun, and I do think it keeps you young, and it's just so sweet because they really like makes you realize that age is just a number.
yes,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's what you make
and
of it.
because they're so present and in the moment, and it's just about that play and like you said, that time, and everything else goes away.
Absolutely. I'm going to the gym. I'm always like trying to
You're
be
very fit.
But you know why?
You want to keep up for
It's
her.
because of her.
Yeah.
Every time I'm at the gym, like sweating and everything, it's because I think I need to be able to jump and to do all the things that she's asking me to do every single
You're
day.
her hero.
That's
your
why.
motivation.
So it's a great
Yes.
motivation to go
That's
to the gym.
Amazing. Well, another thing it said is it keeps you from getting full of yourself. Which I think what they were trying to say was that, like, in your 20s, similar to you, in your 30s, like, you're building your career and your life and you're fighting for this and this and that. And then when you become a parent in your 40s, when, you know, not everyone, but you can be more comfortable in your success and enjoying things and possibly, you know, a time where you could become full of yourself. Like, kids have a magical way of keeping you in check and making you check yourself and humbling you real quick.
Absolutely.
So I definitely could see that at that time in your life.
Absolutely. Yes. 100%.
I mean, my son reminds me of all my flaws all the time.
Don't they all?
So lovely.
They're so honest.
They're
Right?
so
honest.
honest. But then on the flip side, they are also the most genuine compliment givers in the world. My son, I was putting on a seatbelt and he looked at me yesterday and he goes, "Mom, you look beautiful in that red sweatshirt."
Oh.
I was like, "Who are you?"
And he meant
He
it.
meant it. And he like stopped and just said it to me. He was looking at me and I was like, "Huh?" Yeah, it was
Nothing better.
no.
Oh.
No.
So another one is exactly what you were saying, was small moments become big ones. You know, but just being that present, that time, time.
Yes.
It's because the littlest things, like today I picked my son up from his last day of preschool because he's going to big boy school next year. And I wasn't prepared for it. I stepped up and I looked at his teacher and I started hysterical crying. And she's like, it's okay. You have another baby. He'll be here in 2 years. I'm like, I know, but it's just like, this is a very small moment, but it's such a big one.
It is. Absolutely.
And I know there's going to be so many more, and you have the perspective of all those years, but I can imagine time slows down a little bit.
Absolutely. No, I went through this just a week ago.
Yeah.
Same thing. She was graduating from preschool.
Right.
First of all, I was like, what is that? I mean, and my wife was like, you have to be here for that. So I blocked that day.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I'm not really sure I should do this. I mean, it's just like when I was a kid, my first day of school was kindergarten.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
different now.
Now
you graduate after every year.
Exactly. She's graduating from preschool.
Yeah.
It sounds like crazy, but it was so beautiful, so emotional. Of course, we cried. We cried a lot. And so I was like, I'm glad I didn't miss this amazing moment.
Definitely.
Yes.
I'm
She
so
was
happy
so
you went.
happy that I was there.
Because that's what she remembers. Just like you said, you know, kids remember those big monumental moments. I mean, I remember my parents being in the crowd when I was in an assembly or like a performance.
Yes, you
just
never
remember
forget
those moments.
Absolutely, you remember, and it's very painful if you're not there for them, even though they don't mention it, and then because they usually keep that for them.
Comes out later.
Trust me, I have 3 kids, and every single day I discover
You're reminded
that I were not in this important moment. I was not here.
But it's nice that they're communicative with you about that. Like, it's nice that they're telling you as opposed to never
just resenting you and not explaining why.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, our friend Sam Stone said this to me yesterday. She said, you know, we were at our kids' assembly and my husband was like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta get back to work. And she said, look in this auditorium. Everyone here works.
Yeah.
Everyone here has somewhere to be right now, but your kid is going to remember if you left early.
Wow.
And so,
Sam.
I know, right? She was like, and she works a ton.
She's a workaholic. I mean, she doesn't miss a beat, but when it comes to her kids, there's no missing any. I mean, she's in it.
Well, that's the thing too, is I feel like as you get older, I hate the word balance, but I think you get a better grasp on it, right?
Absolutely. Really.
You feel more comfortable having it,
yes.
I feel like.
And you understand no matter what, your priority should be your kids.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I didn't get it. I was always like, I can't say no to this producer, to this job, or to this interview I have, whatever.
Well, you're afraid of any opportunity is going to pass you by, and then you won't be able to catch up. I totally understand that. I mean,
100%.
Yes, and especially in show business.
Yes.
It's so fleeting.
Exactly.
You want to catch. And by the way, I think that your hard work was necessary. I mean, you've built a very lustrous career, and I understand that there are moments, like you said, that you can feel like you weren't there and your kids remember, but at the same time, too, I'm sure your kids look at you and are really proud of their dad and everything he's accomplished and have given them. And some of them are performers, too, right?
Yes, all of them. I don't know.
Amazing.
Tell us about your kids.
The inspiring, how you've inspired them. Yes, please talk more about your kids before we let you go. We just want to hear about them.
Well, let me tell you that at first they didn't want to follow my footsteps. They were like, no, you're the actor. I don't want to be the son of or the daughter of, so I'm not going to do that.
But you come from an actress, right?
Yes.
Your mother was.
My mom was she was a huge soap opera actress. She was the queen of the telenovelas.
That's
Actually,
so cool.
she did the first telenovela in Latin America.
Wow.
The first one.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's OG right there.
Oh, absolutely. So, but it was hard for me. So I totally understood it. It was really hard at the beginning because when I wanted to be an actor and I started, going to ask for a job or something, they were like, my mom was named Sylvia. Mm-hmm. So everyone like, oh, now Sylvia's son want to be an actor.
Yeah.
So it was hard because they didn't believe I was, they thought I was just trying to imitate my mom.
Right.
So I totally got it. But then they couldn't help it. And they ended up being in the show business, all of them. They're amazing. And they're really good-looking guys.
Yes, they are.
You'll see. I'll show you.
I did a little Google search.
Yeah? Okay.
You have a very beautiful family.
You do. And what about your 4-year-old? Do you see like any showbiz spark in her?
I mean, it's already. She's already an actress, singer, everything. She's 4.
That is so cute.
But she's singing all the time.
Aww.
I feel like that age, they're all just like little balls of light. Like they're not jaded by the world yet, and they have all the potential for everything they could ever want to be. And this is why we tell them that all the time. You can be anything you want because they can.
You have to encourage them. Yeah, that's a good thing.
And you're leading by example.
Yeah, and she's just 4, but her mom is a pop singer. My wife is a pop singer too.
Very beautiful.
It's just in the blood, in her blood.
So she's always singing, and she's always acting, and she's always dancing, and so she's gonna be for sure in the show business too.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Yes.
Well, since we have had you share your shitty daddy and everything, we will not waste any of your time anymore and send you back to your beautiful family. But thank you so much for sitting with us and joining us. We're huge fans of you. We can't wait for the movie, August 9th, Mama.
August 9th, Dora and this Lost City of Gold. And also next week, August 16th, Angry Birds is coming out.
Oh,
and I'm in it too.
I mean, you're like the ultimate hero. What do you mean? This is crazy.
I'm doing a
double feature.
Yeah, I'm Glenn, an eagle. It's the new movie of the Angry Birds 2, so go watch it too.
Yes, we
amazing.
Can't wait.
Well, thank you. It was
so
such
much.
a pleasure.
Thank you for having me
so
here.
much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Mama Said with Jamie and Jenna.
Okay, we are back. That was such a good shitty daddy moment that he shared with us, though.
Brilliant. I love his storytelling.
Oh, he's so cute.
I wanted to be like, do you have like 4 more stories
I bet he does, but I felt like we were going to be like selfish.
I know. We'll bring him
back. He's a very busy person. He's on a press tour, but okay. We have a shitty mommy story from Gina.
Shitty mommy!
Okay, this one's funny because I feel like I've done it 1,000 times. I ate my son's jelly beans last night while working and having the munchies. He woke up this morning upset because his jelly beans were gone. I blame the dogs. Honestly, solid move, Gina.
By the way, of course you should blame the dogs. Why wouldn't you?
Always. It starts from the beginning with the fucking eating the homework.
Of course. Yeah,
they ate those goddamn jelly. Good job, Gina.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, again, Dora and the Lost City of Gold comes out August 9th, and then he has the next week.
Yes, he has
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
August 16th.
Yes.
All right, we're going to leave you with a Mama Said. Mama said, there are 3 ways to get things done. Do it yourself, hire someone to do it, or ask your kids not to do it. Have a great day.
Bye, you guys.
Did you get that? Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I liked it.
Thanks for listening to Mama Said with Jamie and Jenna. New episodes are available weekly at podcastone.com, the Podcast One app, or wherever you get your podcasts. And if you love the show, don't forget to leave a rating and review.
We want to thank all of our sponsors for this episode of Mama Said. They are Geico. Whether you rent your own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Go to geico.com today. Total Wireless. Total Wireless do amazing. Discover us at totalwireless.com today. Pluto TV. Download the free Pluto TV app for Android or iPhone and start now. And remember, all the info and links to these sponsors will be available in the show notes for this episode. Goodbye, mamas.
Do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. And I bet it can be hard work. You know it's easy? Bundling policies with Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle your homeowners or renters insurance along with your auto policy. It's a good thing too, because you already have so much to do around your home. Go to geico.com to get a quote and see how much you could save. It's Geico easy. Visit geico.com today. That's GEICO.com.
Hey, Black Girls Texting has entered the chat. We are Black Girls Texting with Chelsea, Glenn, and Sade. Each Wednesday, we drop new episodes where we talk about dating, career, colorism, and whatever else is popping off in our group chat. Sometimes we even talk with some of your favorite celebs, like Janelle Monáe, Amanda Seales, Rachel Lindsay, Lena Waithe, and so many more. You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts every Wednesday. Hope you join the group chat soon with Black Girls Texting.
Anyone can be ready for back to school. But with Staples Connect, you can be more than ready. Like, I got everything on my list and saved a ton ready. Staples has everything you need and more for the new school year. Just visit your nearest Staples store or go to staplesconnect.com for inspiration. Kids need wholesome snacks to fuel their active bodies and imaginations, like delicious soft-baked Cliff Kid Z-Bar. With energizing whole grains from organic oats and in flavors kids love, it's the perfect portable snack for blasting off to space on the swings at recess. Or exploring the uncharted schoolyard with fellow adventurers. Grab a box of Cliff Kid Z-Bar snacks today, because imagination needs fuel. Learn more at cliffkid.com.